That time shift is not going to like me, but I just spotted some litter over here on the dunes, passing by. A couple more Coke bottles down. It's a fire pit. I'll bring the bike over. I wasn't expecting that. Just saw those two bits over there. Again, you know, this will be raw footage. I'll cut it up maybe into bits. I know what I'm doing. You'll see whatever you see. I don't know. People watch some, don't watch others. Whatever the case. Maybe let's get the bag back out. I wasn't expecting to find this much this soon. What was that angle seeing right there? It is seeing some of the litter picking, so I might keep it rolling. Bloody people, take your rubbish home with you if you come to places like this. As always, I'd like to ask everybody watching to please pick up just one piece of litter the next time you go outside. Could be as simple as that. If everyone did that, the world would be so much cleaner in no time at all for the wonderful wildlife of the world, our lovely pets, and of course, for us silly humans as well. I'm going to quickly actually take you out of the pod, get a video this way as well. As always, I'd like to ask everybody watching to please pick up just one piece of litter. Could be as simple as that. If everyone did that, the world would be so much cleaner and safer in no time at all for the wonderful wildlife of the world, our lovely pets, and of course, for us silly humans as well. Of course, there's more on top of the dunes here as well. Alright, let's stick you back in there. You've just been flipped every which way. But from the looks of things, luckily, at least from this angle, there's nothing over there. It's just this area here, which I suppose is good. It's not more spread out, but you know. If you come to places like this, please take your rubbish home with you, don't be a tosser. And if you are out and about and you see some litter, please consider picking just one piece up whenever you're out. If everyone did that, the world would be so much cleaner and safer in no time at all for the wonderful wildlife of the world, our lovely pets, and of course, us silly humans as well. If you're watching the full bit of this, I'm just getting a bunch of different clips without having to go over it in voiceover, whatever. That's ridiculous. Who buys 2 big full bottles of Coke and just leaves them, that barely, is that open? Can't tell. I think it, I don't know, I'm not going to drink it, but I don't think it was even opened. But obviously that's going to go to waste. Not only is it I'm sorry, flour, should have done it on the sand maybe, but yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Not only the littering side of things, but the wastage as well. You're wasting money, you're wasting natural resources, you know, the carbon footprint comes along with making all that stuff. It's ridiculous, but I see that, this, and one more bottle over there. There's more stuff that way. I'm gonna, you know, it's not all about nitpicking today. I have this, I justify it to myself more than anything. You know, there's tons of stuff along there, but I'm trying to enjoy my bike ride as well, so it's finding that balance between litter picking, there's broken glass there. Was that a bag there? That could be useful, if it is. Should have walked me out of the glove as well. Again, I wasn't expecting to find this. You know, you don't go out and expect to find a crowd of people who are left everywhere. You probably should. I probably should. I know, you know, full well that's what I'm going to find, but I don't know. There we go. There we found a bag. I'm getting a phone call, I think, unless it's the doorbell. It is the doorbell. Never mind. We've got a doorbell that tells you when people are there, which is great, but the phone goes off every 5 minutes. But yeah, we can reuse that bag. I'll empty it into the bin. And that'll be useful for the rest of today, although I don't anticipate picking up much more than this over that way today. I'm Going up along Sample, as I said. I might not have said for this video actually. There's tons of broken bloody glass. I suppose we'll be here a few minutes. Let me stop that time lapse, time shift. Turn the camera off, save some battery. Whoa, almost fall down the dunes as well. Right, you save some battery. Do that bit last. Look at it, it's ridiculous. What do we reckon? Do we reckon it was more than one person, or more than one group of people? Or was it just one group of people that was just really messy and really... I'm not going to swear, I'm going to try and stay mostly positive, but it's hard to when you see stuff like this, you know? But yeah, I don't know, it's hard to tell with these, excuse me, hard to tell with these campfire, bonfire things, if it's more than one person, or the same group. Make sure that is as empty as can be of air. Where was that broken glass to I just saw? Maybe it was over there. I know there was some here, but I forget where I just saw some. Unless it was this bit here. No, there was another bit. There was definitely another bit. I don't know where it's gone. I'll get the bigger bits, obviously. Be careful when you're litter picking, especially with broken glass. Ideally use a litter picker or a dust panel brush or something. But if you are watching, well, do you know what? I messed it up. We're not even going to bother. We'll try and get as much of this as possible there. Gently does it. I'm not going to play with that too much. It is, you know, kind of dangerous even with gloves, as I said, but that'll do. I don't know whether this is the best option, but I'll try and kind of bury it a little bit in the sand, place a couple of rocks over it for the time being. I mean, it's not going to help much, but it might do something, I don't know. I think after this though, I will just go and enjoy my bike ride. I'll come back here many times during the month. As I may have said during this video, if not, I said it the last one, but yeah, I'm going to be, there's that glass there. Going to be back here a bunch of times throughout June, trying to go for a bike ride and continue to pick up litter every day in June. It's been a great excuse in May to get out every day to pick up stuff. I would love to just go out and enjoy it purely. Go out and enjoy a nice bike ride, go and sit on top of Sand Bay, on top Breen, wherever, you know, and fully enjoy it without having to worry about litter. But unfortunately, for me at least, I can't do that and feel good about myself, feel right about myself. You know, I've got to leave nature a little bit cleaner than I found it, and hopefully inspire others too as well. But we got one final clip from this area here. Sorry, you didn't flip every which way again. If you come to the beach or anywhere really, take your rubbish home with you. I've just cleaned up this whole little area. I've got these few last pieces here. Kind of a new reusable bag as well, which is great. But there's a bunch of broken glass still left here. I'm sure I've missed some things, but yeah, you know, take your rubbish home with you. And as always, I'd like to ask everybody watching to please pick up just one piece of litter. It could be as simple as that. The next time you go outside, it can really help the wildlife of the world, keeps our lovely pets, and of course our silly humans safe as well. Right, let me grab the rest of that. And then, yeah, after this, I'm not going to worry too much more about litter unless there's a real big area like this again. I'm just going to get on with the bike ride because I want to enjoy myself a little bit as well as pick up, and I picked up my fair share, so I can't be too mad at myself. But that's that done anyway. That's the end of this video. I'm going to get back to that one now. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.